have the chance this week to hear from several of your peers, people who are your age, who are going to tell you some things that God's been doing in their lives. So I have another friend with me here today. Tell us your name, where you're from.
I'm Brady Gregory, and I'm from Delaware Grace Brethren.
That's Delaware, Ohio, in case you're not from Ohio. The Ohio people, they forget that there's a state called Delaware. They think Delaware revolves around them. Okay, Brady, tell us a story. Tell us a story about a time recently that you've had the opportunity to talk about your faith in Jesus with somebody else. Tell us kind of where you were, what happened, lay it out for us.
Can I hold it? Okay. Well, I was at a church, and there were two women in there, and there was a program going on, and it was for little kids. It was a puppet show, dancing, and they weren't going to go. They were on a walk, and their kids saw the sign, and there was 5 of them. It was a mom and a daughter, and there were 5 kids with them, and the kids were like, hey, we want to go watch puppets. Will you take us to it so we can watch? And parents really did not want to go at all. I was talking to them with another girl, and they weren't going to come, but God had them come for a reason. And after the program, I went up and we started talking to them and just shared the gospel with them, told them about Jesus, and told them about that no matter what they'd done or what they're going through, that he's always there for them, and he'll never leave them, no matter how hard it is. And at the end, they were just, the one lady I was talking to, her name was Raven, and she was just broken. Like, her heart was shattered. She realized that that's what she had been missing through her life, and just realized that Jesus was the answer, and so did her mom, Connie, and they both accepted Christ that day. And that same day, that same day, 4 out of the 5 kids there were able to be brought to Christ by another girl that we were with too. So that was pretty cool.
Okay, so this is an awesome story. 7 people involved in this family, and you guys led 6 of them to the Lord. Okay, so that's awesome. But I'm guessing that every time you share your faith, you've shared your faith more than just this one time. That doesn't happen every time you share your faith. Sometimes people reject the gospel. They're not interested in it. So that's not easy. So tell us why, even when things are difficult and don't go the way that we would want them to, why do you, Brady, choose to share the gospel with people? Why does it matter to you?
A few reasons. First is it saved me, and just seeing the effect it had on my life. And I was angry, I had no hope, but with the gospel and with Jesus, it gave me hope and it gave me joy. And just seeing other people come to it too, and the joy it brings me to see other people have that same joy and that same peace that I have, it's just amazing. And also when we look at people who don't believe, we know they're going to hell, and why wouldn't we say anything? We walk by them every day, people who are destined for hell and people who don't know Jesus and who need Jesus. And we don't know what any of them are going through. And we can be that encouragement and be that light. And even if we do get rejected, that seed is still being planted. And in 1 Corinthians, it says that the planter and the person who comes along and waters that seed will have the same reward in heaven. And just knowing that maybe they didn't come to Christ that day, but maybe you planted a seed and encouraged them. And who knows who's going to come along and keep watering that and keep putting sunlight on that and keep it growing. And so, yeah.
Thanks, Brady.